Hi, my name is Casey, and in this video I want to talk to you briefly about how you only think making money is hard. Let me explain. While I am not a psychologist or trainer or anything like that, I have launched a business or two and also been steadily improving myself the last few years while doing so. As soon as I started saying I want to make more money and working towards that goal, I doubled and even tripled my yearly income without working more hours or getting more jobs. In fact, I probably work less now than I did when I started. And also, I'd like to apologize for all the dogs and the hair in the background. So the dog biz has been booming as travel has been more of a desired thing due to everyone, of course, getting out of lockdown and now just traveling the world and leaving their dogs here. And as always, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe, but without further ado, let's get to the meat of this video. What I have found time and time again is that pretty much 90% of making money is about mindset, or how you think of things. I read this in books, I see it in courses. Google basically tells me, hey dummy, making tons of money is not hard, just do it. You don't need skills or special tools, but you do need to be resilient and persistent, and maybe a little bit creative. Of course, it is easier if you're super talented or a genius already, but it's not by any means required. In fact, these things can hold you back at times if you overthink things or work less and rely solely on natural talent. It is my opinion that we immediately start out at a disadvantage when it comes to mindset and money. Most of the time we are born into a family who are taught that to make money you need a good job and work hard and then retire. You know, the typical blueprint for what most people do. When you are asked how do you make more money or how do you make money, you say get a job, right? So we're also taught that we need to do a similar thing, or at least we assume that's what needs to be done. Even if only briefly, you think that, hey, to make money I need a job, the 9 to 5. We look around and go, oh, this is how to live? What if we cut out the first part? Get a job. Yeah, now put an X through that. Just put a mental X through get a job. What if the equation is just now we have to work hard and then retire? Sounds intimidating, but would you prefer to work hard for 3 to 5 years or the normal work period of 40 to 50 years? Which means you can slack off and watch more TV, sure, with the 40 to 50 years, but that time cost is 10 times as much as the typical time it takes for a business to become profitable. That is the 3 to 5 years, in case you're wondering. So it takes 3 to 5 years for a business to become profitable once you get it started. And the business can be just about anything. It can be a YouTube channel, a Shopify store, or even just some service-based business do whatever chores people don't want to do for cash. The possibilities are limitless, only limited by your own creativity and what the market wants. So let's look at this another way. With a job, you give one of your most valuable possessions away to survive. That possession is time. You sell 1 hour of your life for $15, $20, $50, whatever the hourly wage is for 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, however long you work. That is so you can enjoy food and a roof over your head and basically just survive. I get it. That's necessary. But let's consider why one person's time is more valuable than another person's. Maybe they got famous, maybe they invented some awesome tech or some great convergence of luck happened and they were in the right place at the right time to be set for life. These, of course, are anomalies that happen, but they present you with a valuable lesson. The price of your time is not set in stone. Your time has vastly different value depending on your actions and environment. Now, let's just cross luck out of the equation here because it's very unreliable. And yes, luck can play a big part of things. It can take out the hard work and skill. If you're lucky, you luck into the money and you're good. So if you accept that your time is worth $10 an hour and accept the things you can purchase with that, then that is all your time is worth to you in that pretty little head of yours. Not insulting you or anything, maybe that's all you want. If so, that's perfect. But if you decide, you know what, I want to invest my time in something else to grow my money, even while I'm not there, that is where some amazing things start happening. You experience a mental shift that prompts you to take an action to increase the worth of your hours on this planet. Or at least I hope that is what it does to you. Personally, I want my hours to be spent doing something I like. And if I'm spending it doing something I do not enjoy, then I want to set it up so I have to spend as little time doing that thing I do not enjoy as possible. To put it simply, if I have to work, then I want to be only for a few years setting up something that will take care of me for the rest of my life, be it investments or a business. So aside from business, the other way to get money pretty quickly and lazily is investments. But unfortunately, investments take a lot of time. Like the minimum time frame for investments to pay off is around 30 years. and you gotta invest $500 a month for all those 30 years. Also find something that pays an interest of at least 10%. If you could find 20%, it would take only 15 years. So if you can find that opportunity, definitely take it. That would be fairly good. If you started at 20, took 15 years, you'd be 35, you'd be younger than I am now. So that would be great. But your own business, that can be started with a dash of creativity, almost no upfront investment. This of course depends on the business you choose to do. Like if you choose to be a lawnmower, okay, you start out doing lawn mowing by yourself, and then maybe you get to the point where you have too many lawns to mow on by yourself, so you decide, all right, I'll go and send this other guy to mow lawns for me, and I'll have him pay me for the reference. And then you do that and you suddenly have a lawn mowing business. What did it cost you? Well, initially your time and effort of gathering the contacts or leads, and then your time of hiring those other people to run the business for you for the most part, and then you just sit there and collect the interest for the contacts you gained. That's just one example of how to get a business started. There's many other ways, but just a quick rundown of, hey, I want to do a lawn mowing business. That's how it would generally progress from just you mowing lawns to an actual business of mowing lawns. And of course, you'd probably want to keep gathering contacts all over town, maybe other states, and so on. You'd want to expand that business and scale it. So I hope I gave you some food for thought with this video. I want to get the chance to do another video this week, but it may not be the case because I'm really busy with the dogs. That's one of my businesses right now. I watch dogs on rover.com. It's actually pretty good. Another idea for you for free there. I talk about it in other videos as well. And yeah, go ahead and put in your comments below. How do you see time and money? I mean, to sum it all up, for me, time is my most valuable possession. And if I can figure out a way to make that time more valuable, that's way more worth it to me than trying to work more hours or anything like that. I don't want to work more hours. I want to increase the value of the hours I do have, rather than trying to work more hours and have less freedom. I hope you enjoyed the video and got some valuable ideas or any sort of inspiration there. And this is Casey signing off for the day.